What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 95 overall Zero Chill Champion card for you to add to your MUT 23 squad. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So we're going to go over the best cards to pick out of this free pack, but let's also talk about how you earn the free pack. If you guys were unaware, I know a lot of you might be new to the game mode, maybe just picked it up over the holiday. So you're going to go into your field passes, and right now we have the Zero Chill Field Pass, which expires in a little under 2 weeks, so that you have until that time to get it done. Basically, you need to reach level 50. It's pretty straightforward. Everything that you need to do to earn Zero Chill XP, which is going to give you all of the rewards within this entire field pass, can be found to the right of the rewards section. So if you hit R1 on your PlayStation controller, right bumper on Xbox is going to bring you to objectives. These are all the things that you need to do. Just simply playing the game is not going to earn you XP. You have to knock out these specific objectives. We got challenges, which are basically earning stars via solos. You got statistical objectives. A lot of those do require you to have Zero Chill players in your lineup, so make sure you do that. You can complete various sets. We got house rules right now. Earning house rule scores gives you XP on this field pass, and then a bunch of different things you can do via head-to-head. Also, before, knocking out your daily objectives would give you MUT miss keys, which those keys would give you presents. That is no longer a thing, and really the only other reason you would want to play your dailies right now is to earn 1,000 XP for each objective on this field pass. So when you get all the way to the end, you're going to earn a 92 overall either stocking stuffer or 95 overall B&D Zero Chill Champion pack. We're going to focus on if you took the Zero Chill Champion option. The stocking stuffer route could be good if you're looking to build out a Zero Chill Champion, because you get basically 1/5 of what you need to complete one of those sets, being that that card is non-B&D. But I'm going to recommend going with the 95 overall champion. I think there's some really good cards to choose from. Now, earlier today we dropped a video and I opened up my pack, or at least the first step of it, so I want you guys to see what it looks like. We're going to play back the footage from today's video. Basically, when you open it up, you get the two choices. If you stop right here and back out, your pack would have updated and you should have all choices available to you. If you went past this step and selected the 95 overall B&D Zero Chill Champion pack, prior to today, your pack will not update with all 16 options. So if you open up your pack and you don't see 16 options to choose from, that likely means that you opened the pack up a little bit too early. Those that waited, like I've instructed you over the last couple weeks here, to open it up until today should have all 16 options. So let's go ahead and go through them there. There's some really good cards. We're going to start at the wide receiver position, and one of the new cards that came out today, Plaxico Burris. I like this card because he's got 95 speed and he's 6'5". The attributes across the board are very good. They didn't do a good job giving him good abilities, unfortunately. For his player type, he should have gotten Deep Out Elite for either 0 AP or 1 AP. Unfortunately, he did not. You can get it, but it's at 2 AP. The only good discounted abilities that this card have are Run Off Elite at 1 AP, but that's really if you're a runner and don't pass the ball off, then that's a great ability for those situations. The other one is going to be 1 AP for Short in Elite, which I definitely recommend if you're going to go with this card, whether you're buying it, completing a set, or taking them as your free option. The 1 AP Short in Elite is the best option for you for abilities on this card. I think the best wide receiver, and yes, it pains me to not only say this, but also to put a giant and a cowboy in my video, but the best wide receiver to choose here is definitely CeeDee Lamb. And when it comes to making your choice on any of these cards, it's really going to be what you need to upgrade for your specific team, so that's why we want to cover a bunch of different cards. CeeDee Lamb is 6'2". He also gives you 95 speed. You know, look at the attributes. They're all very good. Route running's great. Catch is good. Catch in traffic. Spectacular catch at 97. That is all good. But he also gives you Short and Elite. That same ability we just talked about with Plax. CD gets it for free. 0 AP. I mean, you can't beat that, obviously. So that's really good. He also gets Slot-O-Matic for 1 AP, which is going to be a good ability against man coverage. So if you use this CD Lamb card as your slot receiver, definitely activate the short and elite for 0 AP, but you might want to look into using Slot-O-Matic for 1 AP as well. We have a couple good tight ends in the game right now, and I think Taysom Hill is probably in that discussion as one of the best. He's got 93 speed, which I'm pretty sure is tied for the fastest tight ends in the game, along with Zach Ertz. He's 6'2", so he gives you good height. Catch 93, catching traffic 93, spec catch 92, short route running 95, mid 91, the run block 70, but we don't really care about that. These are all good things about this card. And not only that, we've been talking about short and elite. Well, he gets it for 0 AP, just like CD Lamb. So that's a great ability to equip. And if you don't have Hot Route Master, you can equip Tight End Apprentice on this card for only 1 AP. That's going to give him 4 additional hot routes. So you can kind of open up your passing game, give him that Texas route and posts and corners and whatnot. This is a really, really good card. On to the offensive line. There's 2 really good offensive linemen. One of them is going to be Anthony Munoz, which also is a Part 4 card that just came out today. I like this one a lot. He's going to be my new left tackle, and I'm leaning towards making this card is the pick for my free pack here. 94 strength, 93 awareness, 96 pass block, and 94 run block. Extremely well balanced. 280 pounds is a little bit smaller than I'd like. You know, you probably want to try to get your offensive linemen, at least the guards, at 300 plus pounds, but we can work with 280. Munoz has had very good MUT cards, you know, throughout the several years now at this point, and I don't expect this one to disappoint. He also gets Secure Protector for 1 AP, so Edge Protector is great because it stops edge threats, but Secure Protector is like a slightly upgraded version of that. It's going to take care of the edge threats, but it adds a little bit more here, and for, you know, 1 AP, this is a no-brainer to have equipped. Creed Humphrey is the other offensive lineman that, honestly, I think is a great option if you want to use your free pick on it for the attributes and the abilities. 95 strength, 90 awareness, he gives you 95 pass block, and 97 run block. He's going to get Identifier for 0 AP. If you don't know what that is, it allows you to see who your opponent is using, so you can tell if they're on their linebackers, cornerback, safeties. You can see if they're a D-line user, and that will work every single play. As a free ability, that is almost a must-have. That's why he was super expensive when he first came out. He also gives you 1 AP post-up, which is pretty good, especially if you like to pass the ball a lot. If you got a slot open on your offense to add an extra ability and post-up is available there for you on this card, I would rock with it for sure. And with both Creed and Munoz, you know, I say it all the time, I'm going to say it again, it's a great opportunity to build your offensive and defensive line with a free card from a free pack like this with some really good cards, and, you know, save your coins or spend your coins on skill position players, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, etc. So both of those options really, really good. If you need a pass rusher, I mean, this really lacked good pass rushing, this 0 chill drop, at least for the champions. But if you need a pass rusher, TJ Watt is pretty good. 91 speed. He's one of the fastest outside linebackers in the game. He gives you the big 3 above 90, 95 block shed, 91 power move, and 95 finesse move. His abilities aren't great. He gets edge threat elite for 3 AP, but I still think that's a little bit too high of a price to pay. Otherwise, his abilities, you know, they're rather forgettable, and I probably wouldn't equip anything unless you went with the edge threat elite. Kelvin Megatron Johnson gets a cornerback card this year. Typically, he gets either a free safety or strong safety. I had this card for a very short period of time, and it was mainly because of Carmichael coming out and Charles Woodson and Antonio Cromartie is why he didn't make the cut. But when he was out there, he did play very well for me. 6'5" cornerback with 94 speed, 90 press, 95 zone, 90 man coverage, play rec at 90. Agility is a little bit low at 88, but it's not a deal breaker in my opinion. This card's really good, and he gets good abilities. If you like to play zone coverage, he does get deep out zone KO for 1 AP. He's also going to get pick artist for 0 AP. You absolutely have to have that one equipped. So, you know, he pretty much gives you everything you're looking for. Good coverage, height, speed, and abilities, specifically if you're playing zone. Now, if you're playing a lot of man coverage, I would look into taking this Denzel Ward card. I wouldn't put him as an outside receiver because he's only 5'11", or I should say an outside cornerback because he's 5'11". You don't want him covering a Plaxico or a Megatron or a Randy Moss with that height, but you can make him a slot defender in like a nickel or dollar formation because he gives you really good speed if you want to blitz him off the edge in those types of formations. 95 speed, tied for the fastest cornerbacks in the game. The man coverage is at 96. If you happen to run a man coverage strategy item, you could probably get that to a 99. He also has 92 zone, 94 94 press coverage, 95 jumping, 94 agility, 96 excel. Everything attribute wise is really good, and like I said, if you play man coverage, he's going to give you pick artist for 0 AP. He also gives you 1 AP medium and deep route KO, so you're going to have to go with either or, but very man coverage friendly cornerback. The only thing he lacks is height, but if you play him at a nickel or in the slot, I think he'll be fine. The final option, and no, Ted Hendricks is not going to make the list. I think he's a good user. That man coverage is way too scary, and the change of direction and agility is just not there. But on the opposite side at free safety, we got Sean Taylor. I like this card a lot. He was a little bit underwhelming for like the first, I'd say 3 or 4 days that I had him, but he's been making a lot of plays for me lately. He does get pick artist for 1 AP, also deep out zone and deep in zone KO for 1 AP each. You'll have to choose one or the other there. I would probably say deep out zone KO is going to be slightly better here if he's a high safety. If he's a single high safety in your scheme, then you're going to want to go with deep in zone KO. But 6'2", 94 speed, pretty fast there obviously. He gives you 97 hit power, 95 zone, 89 man is the only thing. Like if you could get this to 90 with a strategy item, you like to have man and zone 90 plus on your defensive backs at this point in the game. But all in all, I mean, it's just a really solid card, and it's just too tough for me to narrow it down to a top 1, 2, or 3. But there's some really good options, whether if you want to build up your offensive line, you got 2 cards there, 2 really good wide receivers, 2 good cornerbacks, a safety, a pass rusher, whatever you're looking to upgrade on your team. I think you can find something here in this free pack. Let me know who you picked up down below in the comment section, and if I missed anybody, if I left somebody off the list that you think should have made it, let me know as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.